Also 11 Universe, it's Xander and... Hang on a minute. Wait, this isn't Fire Emblem. This isn't Final Fantasy. I don't know any other games. I've spent the last 4 months playing those. Does this mean what I think it means? Is it? Is this a new game? Freedom! Hey, it's 11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome to my new Let's Play, Sonic Adventure 2. I'm excited.
File select.
So yes, we're playing on a file where I've already got the whole game beat, but we're just going to do it like this. We're going to roll with it. Now I'm going to shut up for cutscenes, and this is not the second time I'm recording this series.
Sigma Alpha 2 heading due south over the city. We're en route. Everything's a go.
This is Control Tower. We have you on radar. Report cargo status of captured Hedgehog aboard. Over.
That's a 10-4. Cargo secured on board and... What?
Didn't
The
copy that.
Hedgehog is
Over.
gone. He's taken out everyone aboard and...
What's wrong?
What in the
Come
world?
in. Over.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing? Get that Hedgehog!
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better. Yeah!
Welcome to the greatest opening level in the history of video games, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to City Escape. Oh, I'll be quiet for a moment here.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Okay, I can't stay quiet for too long. Everyone knows I have trouble shutting up. So yes, welcome to Sonic Adventure 2. This is by far and away my favorite Sonic the Hedgehog game. My second favorite video game of all time, only behind Luigi's Mansion, and just above Pokemon 3rd Generation. Emerald specifically. But anyway, yes, welcome to Sonic Adventure 2. I decided that if we're leaving the turn-based RPG world of Fire Emblem and Final Fantasy after 4 months, we gotta speed it up. And what better to speed it up with than Sonic Adventure? And yes, I do have all the power-ups, even though we won't be getting those until other points throughout the story. I will show where to get them. This Let's Play is going to be a little different from most other Sonic Adventure 2 Let's Plays you're going to see. We're going to only do one level an episode, and yes, the levels are very short, but every level, with the exception of a handful, have 5 missions. So we will do all 5 missions every episode, which will make it about the length of a normal, 15-20 minute episode. This one shouldn't be too long because I have already done this before. The game just drowned me out on OBS, so I had to re-record today. We're gonna hopefully get a second try, though. I turned the game volume way down on OBS and turned myself way up. Oh, missed out on the gold beetle. But yes, this level is also the greatest level for farming rings. I'm on a 100% completed file on the PC. Don't ask how. I may not have a life some days, okay? We'll leave it at that. But anyway, so I've barely had a chance to talk about the actual game just because we're moving so fast. That blue box right here, that's very important for a later point in the game. We'll be covering that after the story, though. But yes, it's also about it's kind of an annual tradition that at about the halfway point of every year I Let's Play a Sonic game. Last year it was Generations, year before that it was Heroes, so this year, might as well play my favorite. And just like this, we're almost done. I've actually finally gotten good at hitting those ramps as well in this level. But yes, oh my god, we're being chased by a giant truck. I should probably talk about that, right? Yeah, so Sonic's being chased by a giant truck. Why is he being why is he being hunted by the military? There's Big the Cat. We'll find out later. That's important, but like, the level is already over, so And in less than 3 minutes.
Yes!
So, you know, I've kind of spent nearly 2 decades playing this game. Okay, the ring count may not be exactly
Too
legit,
easy.
but everything
Piece of
else
cake.
is, I swear. Anyway, yes, first boss battle.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out here. Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it
Spider
on.
Troop Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Yep,
Copy that.
Bigfoot. Real creative. Okay, I thought I could do that. Apparently I couldn't. Okay, so what you're supposed to do is wait for Bigfoot to land, but if you do it right, which I've yet to do today, apparently, you can just bounce off one of these boxes and get him. Like that. But not like that. And Sonic's also got this power-up here that we'll be getting at a later point in the story, where he can bounce and get some extra height. And I learned today that that is actually a very good way to get some damage in on Bigfoot. But that is not. Like, that's how you get hurt. That's how you lose. Look, I'm not exactly the greatest at these boss fights.
Bigfoot to headquarters, over. And engage the enemy in
These kinds of boss fights are my least favorite. The giant net guys, my least favorite boss fights in this game, but there you go. Game, set, match.
Hey, guy, take care.
Also, I have 21 lives. I think 15 of those have just been collected in the last hour.
What?
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald. Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog!
Chaos control!
Wow, he's fast! Hey, it's not his speed, he must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell.
Shadow, what is
So yes, now we're going to go to Stage Select and back to City Escape. And there's actually 4 other missions in every level. They're all pretty quick, I'd say. This first one, Mission 2 is always collect 100 rings, at least I think. Last I checked it was. In every level, I mean, of course. And I'm just going to completely miss that jump. I think City Escape probably is the quickest 100 rings mission. I mean, as you guys saw when I did it just normally earlier, we had like, I don't know if I could get those rings that have been done even quicker. We had nearly 300 rings. Nearly 300 rings. I finished this level with over 400 once. So, City Escape's probably the easiest to get all the rings in. You run up the side of the wall, get 10 rings. Somersault through this. Sonic does have a power-up in this level. Speaking of, there is a mod, because I'm playing on PC, there is a mod that would allow me to turn off the power-up showing up on the characters themselves. I am highly considering downloading that mod, just because I think it'll look better. Like, we'll see it, especially with a certain echidna. But I swear I normally have 100 rings by now. I'm just kind of sucking at this point. It's okay, we just need 4 more, and there you go.
Yes!
There's another 100 rings. B rank, that's fine. I've gotten all the A ranks, so it's fine.
Select this.
Stage 3, this one's a little bit harder, but I know this one now. I actually had to practice this one off screen. Find the Lost Chow, what you gotta do. Find the Lost Chow is typically the 3rd mission, with the exception of 2 levels in the game. And don't worry, everyone, the videos won't be this explaining from here on out. Just episode 1. Because there's a lot to talk about. But after this episode, it'll be a lot more Xander gushing about one of his favorite games of all time. Even then, it's fine. I think this is probably also like the 7th copy of this game I own, because I know I've gotten 2 or 3 on the GameCube. I owned it on the Xbox 360. I owned it on the PS3. I've got it on PC now. And I don't know, okay, maybe not 7th, but I bought my fair share of GameCube copies of this game. Pretty much the only console it's been released on I don't have it on is the Dreamcast, because I don't have a Dreamcast. See, that's how quick I can normally have 100 rings. Sometimes even quicker than that. I'm also going to just miss that jump. It's fine. Shut up, Homo Chow. Homo Chow is the only Chow. I don't care if he's happy or not. Yeah, like I said earlier, we'll learn a lot more about the Chow in a future video, probably closer to the end of the story. That's the gold beetle. I was talking about those earlier. You get an extra bit of points if you kill those. There's one in every level. They only stay for a few seconds. If you don't get them, too bad, so sad. Like if you cried every time. All that fun stuff. But I've actually just done the bounce bracelet here because it's quicker. Gets you down the side of the building quicker. And we actually want to go back here. There's a power-up for Sonic. The only power-up every character in the game gets, the Mystic Melody. Go like that. Spring appears. It does different things in every level. And in this level, it just creates a little set of things here. And then you get up here. You do that. Hold forward. And there's the Chow.
Yes!
Look how happy he is. He's so happy in his all low-resolution graphics. A-ranked it.
That was cool!
Nailed it. Alright, only 2 levels left, and they're going to be pretty quick here. Tempted to do something with another mod I have installed, but we'll play around with mods in the aftergame. Sound alright? I think everyone can agree on that. So yes, the 4th mission is a time trial that stays the same for every level. As down the thing we go here. Sharp turn. Oh, that was almost a flawless run of the downhill area. I will admit that in my first recording of this, hopefully one of only 2, I hope I don't have to record this again, I did only beat this with a 2nd lap. Either way, I'm very excited. As I've said plenty of times, I'm very excited to Let's Play this game. It's my favorite. It's kind of where Sonic... kind of the last Sonic game before Generations that I really enjoy. Well, I guess Heroes as well. But this and Heroes are kind of the last Sonic games before Generations I really enjoyed. Call me a hipster all you want. I'm just not a big Unleashed guy. I'm not a big Colors guy. I can enjoy Colors sometimes, but like, it's not a game I could ever see myself Let's playing. Unleashed is fun to an extent. I like the daytime levels in Unleashed. The beat-em-up style of the Werehog is just not my thing. Honestly, it's just not. But, you know, if you like Unleashed, all the power to you. It's a perfectly fine game. Of course, I hate 06, as Twitch learned the hard way. About 2 years ago now. Was it? No, it was actually only a year ago. Yes, I did an entire stream through of Sonic 06 on Twitch a year ago now. It's gone because I didn't download the VODs to upload them to the archive channel. I haven't uploaded anything to the archive channel in a year. So... Alright, something I will show here. When the truck is in the air, if you homing attack at it... Or maybe not, I might have screwed it up. Oh well. Okay, yeah, I screwed it up. But there's a way to, probably shouldn't have done that time trial now that I think about it. Either way, I'm actually getting a little worried here. Because, if you fail the time trial, it restarts the level automatically. Oh my god, we're really pushing it, Sonic.
Yes!
That had no right to succeed.
That was cool!
No right to succeed with an A rank.
Select this.
Okay, and finally hard mode. And hard mode is the last one. Time trial, hard mode, and just clear the level are always the are the only three that stay the same. There's not a lost chow in every level. There's 2 levels where there isn't one. And then there are not. Yeah, 100 rings, time trial. Yeah, I guess almost everything is the same. I think 100 rings isn't in 2 levels. I don't know. We'll find out eventually. But yes, I'm very excited to let's play this, as I've said several times now. And now I can actually show off that Sonic has a power-up in this one. I didn't get a chance to show it off in the... But yes, you need the flame ring, which Sonic gets in a later level. Pretty much hard mode always needs every power-up. Would you believe I fell through that gap several times last time? You should, because that's what happened. Oh, jeez. I was not prepared for that. Oh, no. I guess one other thing I want to address for those that are actually watching this, because I know some of my audience members are a little bit younger, some of them didn't grow up with this game like I did, others did. So if you've never played this game before, I want to know what Sonic games you have played, what your favorite Sonic game is. If you have played this game before, I want to know what you think of this game. And now my other thing. I want this game, because I'm going to have to do these a lot, and I don't plan on asking guests to appear in this one like I did with Generations. And that's nothing against the 3 guests I did have. Simply Jess, Grumble Gamer, and Tech Nizzle were absolutely great guests. But actually, we might see one of those 3 guests return. I gotta talk to him about it. Okay, so right here, if you have the Flame Ring and the Bounce Bracelet, you can go down here. And right here, you get Sonic's Magic Hands. What? Anyway, what I was about to say, you need the Flame Ring and the Bounce Bracelet to get down there to get Magic Hands. And Magic Hands is probably the most useless attack in the game. Not gonna lie. There we go. All it does is you gotta be super close to an enemy, you activate it, and they turn into a little ball that you can hold in your hands. It's kind of stupid, not gonna lie. Alright, now I'm gonna see if I can show it. Okay, I can't do it. I'm just not good enough to do it. That's what I've determined here. Pretty sure the truck chase is the exact same. But, anyway, yeah. I kind of want to do, like, a Q&A. Since I'm not going to be able to have guests on for every single episode. There's going to be, like, over 20 episodes of this game. Why am I going to do 20 episodes of this game? Like, why am I going to stretch Sonic Adventure 50 to 20 episodes? One, I don't really want to do one of the Let's Plays I have to do if Sonic Adventure goes on too long. Doesn't go on long enough. And 2...
Yes!
I'm moving, and I don't want to record any other games until I fully move.
No problem.
So Q&As, I want to do Q&A. So pretty much every episode, I want you to leave me questions. Leave as many as you want. Just keep them kind of PG-13. Let's, like, make them PG-13. Essentially, don't ask about my relationship and stuff like that. Ooh, sound test.
There's no time to be listening to music.
Right. Thank you, Dr. Eggman. So yeah, if you're wondering why I have Eggman talking,
Looks like you can change settings. What? You don't like me?
and I have all of them except for one, is just I'm having trouble getting on the not PS3, on the PC. With that said, oh, there's actually achievements. I forgot there were achievements on Steam for this game. Shift tab? There we go. So, with that said, thank you all for watching this episode of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. If you liked the video, leave me a like. Tell me in the comments down below what you consider so far. Are you excited for me to play Sonic Adventure 2? Because I'm very excited. With that said, I'll see you all next time. Xander out. Okay.